Hey guys, how you doing? This is Chris Johns here at Guaranteed Rate Mortgage, and I am shooting this very important informational video for two different groups. The first group is going to be real estate agents who have a pool of buyers who are waiting for interest rates to drop before they enter the market, or maybe they're unsure if they should do that. And the other group of people is those exact home buyers who might be a little anxious about entering the market right now because of the higher interest rates, and maybe they're waiting and trying to decide what the best financial move would be for them. Okay, so what I did was I put together two scenarios. The first hypothetical buyer is going to wait until interest rates drop. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use an illustration of 4.75 is, let's just say you are waiting for rates to drop to 4.75. Now, I will tell you, if you're waiting for rates to drop to somewhere in the threes, I would stop waiting for that, because I don't think that's going to happen. I can't imagine it's going to get much better than 4.75. So I'm going to simulate that for this illustration. So let's dive right in here and see how it looks. So our scenario number one, we're going to wait till rates drop to 4.75. We've got a house that's listed for $500,000. We know that it's going to be competitive. There may be multiple offers. So we're not going to come in at 500 with our offer. We're going to come in at 510. Now, the next evening, your real estate agent gets a call from the listing agent of this home and says, hey, we've already got 4 other offers and I'm up to 535 already. If you want to win this bid, you're going to need to escalate higher than that. So we escalate our offer up to 540 and we win the bid. Okay, so we're going to put 10% down in both scenarios. So in the first scenario, it's $54,000. Our loan amount's $486. So at that rate of 4.75, we've got a principal and interest payment of $2,535 on this $540,000 home. And please note, this payment does not include taxes, insurance, or PMI. I will be using just principal and interest to compare apples to apples to both scenarios. Okay, so that is scenario number one. So what happens in scenario number two is we're going to buy now. And so what happens when we buy now is the house is listed for $500,000. You are the only person putting in an offer at $500,000. Your offer is then accepted at $500,000. So we're going to put 10% down, just like the other scenario, which is $50,000. And please note that scenario one, since our price escalated all the way up to 540, the down payment was actually $4,000 more. It was $54,000 instead of $50,000. And our loan amount is also much less at $450 rather than this $486 up here, because we only paid $500 for the house and not $540. And I will tell you, coming out of this COVID era where we had those low interest rates and lots of multiple offers and competing offers, bidding wars, this is very, very common in a competitive offer situation to have a $500,000 home escalate up to 540. It was happening every single day, and it will happen again because of the millions of Americans that are on the fence right now, waiting for rates to drop until they put offers on homes. And I'm going to show you that is very likely going to be a financial mistake. And let's put some real numbers to it and find out why. Okay, so in scenario number two, we've got our offer accepted. Our interest rate's going to be 6.5%. This, again, is not a quote to you, but it is a pretty close estimate on what the average 30-year fixed mortgage is right now as I record this video in May of 2023. Okay, so our mortgage payment is actually $309 a month higher in scenario two than it was in scenario one. Our interest rate is 6.5%. Okay. So the payment's $2,844 instead of $2,535. But we had a game plan to refinance in 12 months. And when we go through that refinance process, let's just say in 12 months, and we actually get that interest rate of 4.75 that we really wanted, our payment's going to drop all the way down to $2,387, which, as you can see, is just about $500 less per month than where we started. So let's put some numbers to this and see how it's going to look. So first of all, we're going to analyze the financial differences between the two. Okay, so in the first scenario, we can see we're waiting for interest rates to drop, which put us in a multiple offer situation and put us competing against 5 people, five offers instead of 1. And what that's going to do is cause you to just pay more for the house in any, bidding situation or an auction situation. The more people there are in the bidding war, the higher the price is likely to escalate. So we had to pay $540 instead of $500. Okay. We also had to put $4,000 more down on the house, just because the math would tell us that 10% of 540 is more than 10% of 500. And our loan amount is also higher in scenario one because we just had to pay more for the house. So you can see the loan amount was $36,000 higher. So let's throw a little math on this and see how it looks. So buying now with a higher rate is going to have your payment $309 more than it would have been if you waited for the 4.75. But we know we had to pay $40,000 more for the house. So let's just say it took you 12 months of waiting until a refinance opportunity popped up. So if you paid $309 a month more in your mortgage payment for a 12-month period, that's $37.08 that you would have paid in payments more. So then the typical closing costs on a refinance are going to be about $4,500 in third-party fees. And I'll let you know that guaranteed rate, when we do your purchase loan, we waive our lender fees, which would be the underwriting and the processing fees. So those are going to go away, makes that refinance more affordable for you, because we want you to make a sound financial decision here through this process. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some math to this video and see how it looks. So through the mortgage payments that we made over 12 months, we paid $37.08 more than we wanted to. We also had the cost of the refinance, which is $4,500 as an estimate. But as far as out-of-pocket conversation goes, we had to put $4,000 less down on scenario two, where we bought now. So we kind of saved ourselves $4,000 of out-of-pocket in that scenario. So what it comes down to is that we spent $42.08 by buying now, but we paid $40,000 less for the house. So we paid $42.08 in order to save $40. It was a net gain to us of over $35,000. So I want you to ask yourself and look at this video and see if waiting for rates to drop is actually waiting for a $35,000 financial mistake to happen. So if you would like some math like this, some numbers applied to your exact scenario, and talk this through, I would love that. If real estate agents will please forward this to your buyers who have questions, who want to see the numbers, please do that. I would love to help you get out of your own way. Nobody likes to hear that, but putting the numbers to this, it really should change your mind, get some light bulbs going on, and see why buying now likely is going to make much, much more financial sense for you. So please reach out to me. Please follow my YouTube channel. My intention is to continue to put out very educational videos like this for you, so that everyone can have the most financial health that they can and make good decisions. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'm looking forward to talking with you soon.